dropping off something and carrying on in almost the same direction. And the information in their head is really simple.
What the hell have you done to my dog?
It was 7 minutes after midnight. The dog was lying on the grass in the middle of the lawn in front of Mrs. Shear's house.
Get away from my dog!
Its eyes were closed. It looked as if it was running on its side, the way dogs run when they think they are chasing a cat in a dream. But the dog was not running or asleep. The dog was dead.
Get away from my dog!
There was a garden fork sticking out of the dog. The dog was called Wellington. It belonged to Mrs. Shearson, was our friend. She lived on the opposite side of the road, 2 houses to the left. My name is Christopher John Francis Bloom. I know all the countries in the world and their capital cities, and every prime number up to 7,507.
Stay the hell away from my dog!
After 12 and a half minutes, 2 policemen arrived. This is good, Christopher. I like the details. It makes it more realistic.
Would you like to tell us what's going on here, young man?
I do not tell lies. Mother used to say this was because I was a good person, but it is not because I am a good person. It is because I can't tell lies.
The dog is dead.
We got that far.
I think someone killed the dog.
How old are you?
I'm 15 years and 3 months and 2 days.
And what precisely are you doing here?
I'm talking to you.
What were you doing here in the first place?
I was holding the dog.
Why were you holding the dog?
I like dogs.
Did you kill the dog?
I did not kill the dog.
Is this your fork?
No.
Well, you seem very upset about this, so I'm going to ask you once again. Can you kindly stand up so we can ask a few more questions? Great.
No! Let me go! Don't touch me! Stop touching me! Stop! Stop touching me!
I'm arresting you for assaulting an officer. I advise you get in the back of that police car. If you try and ignore that monkey business again, I'm going to seriously lose my route. Is that understood?
I find people confusing. This is for 2 main reasons. The first reason is that people do a lot of talking without using any words. Siobhan says that if you raise one eyebrow, it can mean lots of different things. It can mean, I want to do the sex with you. I never said that.
Yes, you did.
I did not use those words, Christopher.
Yes, you did on September 12th last year, first break.
Can you please have your mark under the desk, Christopher?
Is that in case I have anything inside it that I can use to hurt myself or escape or stab a policeman with?
That's right.
Well, in that case, I have a Swiss Army knife. I only use that for doing odd jobs, not for stabbing things or hurting people.
A piece of string.
A piece of a wooden puzzle.
3 pellets of rat food for Toby, my pet rat.
£2.
A red potato flip, a key to the front door. A Swiss Army knife with 13 attachments, including a wire stripper and a saw and a toothpick and tweezers.
Can you please take your watch off me, Christopher?
No.
I'm sorry?
I didn't know exactly what time it is.
Christopher, I'm not going to ask you again. Take your watch off. Keep it on. Do you have any family?
Yes, I do. Father and mother, but mother's dead. And also Uncle Terry, but he's too creepy because he hugs me for longer than he's supposed to. And also my grandparents, but 3 of them are dead and one is at home because she has senile dementia and she thinks I'm somebody on the telly.
Right. Lovely. Do you know your father's number? Father says you didn't mean to hit a policeman. Did you mean to hit me?
Yes.
You didn't mean to hurt me.
No, I did not mean to hurt you. I just wanted you to stop touching me.
Did you kill the dog, Christopher?
No, I did not kill the dog.
Do you know who killed the dog?
No.
Are you telling the truth?
Yes. I always tell the truth.
All right. I'm going to give you a caution. Between here and confirming what you did. That you hit a policeman, but it was just an accident. You got me to hit.
But it wasn't an accident.
Christopher, please.
The second main reason is because I have what my teacher Siobhan calls behavioral problems.
Not knowing when people are angry with me.
Not smiling.
Saying things that other people think are rude.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I didn't kill Wellington.
I know. You're gonna stay in trouble, okay?
I didn't know I was going to get in any trouble. I like Wellington. I did not want to hurt him. I didn't know somebody had hurt him.
Just try and keep your nose out of other people's business.
I think I'm going to try to find out who killed Wellington.
Were you listening to anything I was just saying?
Yes, I was, but when somebody gets murdered, you have to find out who did it so that person can be punished.
It's just a dog, Christopher. A stupid dog. Just leave it alone.
Do you think the policeman will find out who did it and punish that
I
person?
said leave it alone for God's sake.
Are you sad about Wellington?
Yes, Christopher, you could say that. You could very well say that.
Mother had died 2 weeks ago. I came home from school one day and no one answered the door, so I went and found a secret key to keep under a flower pot outside the kitchen window. I let myself into the house and waited my feet on the mat. I put the key in the box on the table. I took my clothes off and put it by the side of the fridge. Then I went up to my bedroom. An hour later, I called people from work.
Christopher, have you seen your mom? No.
He went downstairs and started making some phone calls. I didn't know what he said. Then he came up to my room and said he had to go out for a while and he wasn't sure how long he would be. He said that if I needed anything, I should call him on his mobile phone. He was away for 2.5 hours. When he came back, I went downstairs.
Christopher? I'm afraid you won't be seeing your mother for a while.
Why not?
Your mother has had to go to the hospital.
Can we visit her?
No, she needs a rest. She has to be on her own. She has had a problem with her heart.
I'll make her get well card. Will you give it to her for me? I think I'm going to try to find out who killed Wellington, even though Father told me not to.
Why did your father tell you not to try to find out who killed Wellington?
I don't know.
Well, if your father told you not to, perhaps he has a reason. But we're meant to be writing stories today, so why don't you worry about what happened to Wellington?
Will you help me with the spelling and the grammar?
Christopher? Sorry. Your mother has died. She had a heart attack I wasn't expecting.
What kind of heart attack?
I don't know what kind of heart attack. Now isn't the time to be asking questions like that.
It was probably an aneurysm.
Sorry, Christopher. I'm really sorry.
That evening, I went round to Mrs. Shear's house and knocked on the door and waited for her to answer it.
What are you doing here?
I wanted to come and tell you that I didn't kill Wellington, and I'm going to find out who did.
Christopher, I really don't think I want to see you more.
Do you know who killed Wellington?
Can you go now, Christopher?
I was wanting to see if the fork was still in the shed.
If you don't go now, we'll call the police again.
The next day was Saturday, and there's not much to do on Saturday unless Father takes me to the voting lake or to the garden center. So I made a decision. I decided to do some detection. I decided to go out on my own. Can I help you?
Do you know who killed Wellington?
Who are you?
I'm Christopher Boone from number 36.
I'm Gretchen, Mr. Thompson's sister.
Do you know who killed Wellington?
Who the hell is Wellington?
Miss Shear's dog.
Someone killed her dog?
With a garden fork.
Jesus Christ.
Do you know who killed him?
Look, son, do you really think you should be going around asking questions like this?
Yes, because I'm writing a book about it and I'm trying to find out who killed him. Do you know anything about Wellington getting killed?
Oh, I'm afraid you're going to have to say that again. I'm a little deaf.
Do you know anything about Wellington getting killed?
No, I don't know. You're Christopher, aren't you? We haven't spoken before, have we?
No, I don't talk to strangers, but I'm doing detective work.
I see you every day when you school on the school bus. It's very nice of you to come say hello.
Thank-
Even if it is only because of the technical.
Thank you.
Would you like to come in for tea?
No, I don't go into strangers' houses.
Well, perhaps I could bring some tea out here. Do you like lemon squares?
I only like orange squares.
Luckily, I have some of those as well. I also have a selection of biscuits.
She moved very slowly because she was old and she was inside the house for more than 6 minutes. And I began to get nervous that she was going to call the police. So I walked away.
Why would you kill a dog?
I wouldn't.
I think you would only kill a dog if A, you didn't like the dog, or B, because you were crazy, or C, because you wanted to make Miss Shears upset. But I don't know anybody that didn't like Wellington, so if there were A, it would probably be a stranger. And I don't know anybody crazy either, so if there were B, it would also probably be a stranger.
Right.
But you're most likely to be killed by someone known to you. In fact, you're most likely to be killed by a member of your own family on Christmas Day.
Is that a fact?
Yes, actually, it is a fact. Therefore, Wellington was killed by someone known to him. And I only know one person who didn't like Miss Shears, and that was Mr. Shears, who divorced Miss Shears. That makes Mr. Shears my prime suspect.
Wait, Christopher.
I'm going to find out more about Mr. Shears.
Where have you been? I've been out. I just got a phone call from Mrs. Shears. What the hell were you doing poking around the garden?
I was doing detective work to try to find out who killed Wellington.
How many times do I have to tell you? I told you to keep your nose out of other people's business.
I think Mr. Shears probably killed Wellington.
I will not have that man's name mentioned in my house.
Why not?
That man is evil.
Does that mean you might have killed Wellington?
Jesus, Christopher!
I know you told me to stay out of other people's business, but Miss Shears is our friend.
Well, she's not a friend anymore.
Why not?
I'm going to say this for the last and final time. Look at me and I'm talking for God's sake. Look at me! You just stop going around and asking Mrs. Shears or anyone else who killed that dog. You just stop this ridiculous detective game right now. I'm going to make you promise me, you know what it means when I make you promise me.
I know.
Promise me you'll give up this ridiculous game, okay?
I promise. Father said,
I see. That's a pity.
so the book is finished.
You can still be very proud because what you've written so far is great.
It's very short.
Some very good books on
It's not a proper book.
Why not?
It doesn't have a proper ending. I didn't find out who killed Wellington.
Not all men is a soul whisper. Not all men are
I don't like the idea that he could be living somewhere nearby.
I don't think that all men are Christopher.
Father said that Mr. Shears was an evil man, to never mention his name in the house again.
Christopher, I think you should do what your father tells you.
Did you know Mr. Shears?
Not really, no. I mean, I know him well enough to say hello.
Father said that he was an evil man. Do you know why he would say that?
Perhaps it's best not to talk about these things, Christopher.
Why not?
I think you know why your father doesn't like Mr. Shears very much.
Did Mr. Shears kill Mother?
Killed her?
Yes, did he kill Mother?
No, of course he didn't kill her.
Or did he give her enough stress that she had to go to the hospital? Or did he hurt her so bad that she had to go to the hospital as well?
I honestly don't know what you're talking about, Christopher.
It was very serious at first, but she had a heart attack and died.
Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, I never realized.
Why did you say, I think you know why your father doesn't like him very much?
Oh dear. So, you don't know?
Don't know what?
I'm going to say something to you, and you must promise me not to tell your father I told you this.
I promise.
Your mother, before she died, was very good friends with Mr. Shears.
I know.
No, I'm not sure that you do. I mean that they were very, very good friends.
Do you mean that they were doing the sex?
Well, yes, that's what I mean.
Is that why Mr. Shears left Miss Shears? Because he was doing the sex with somebody when he wasn't supposed to?
I expect so.
I think I should go now.
Are you okay, Christopher?
Are you going to tell your father about this?
No.
Have you told your father about this?
No.
Did it make you sad to find this out?
Find what out?
Did it make you sad
something that doesn't exist, and that'd be very stupid.
Right. What was your mother like? Do you remember much about that?
I remember July 20th, 2006. I was 9 years old. And we went down to the beach and got into the water.
Christopher! Christopher! Over here, love! Look, it's lovely.
And then she jumped backwards into the water and disappeared. And I screamed because I thought a shark had eaten her. And she got back out of the water and extended her arm and spread her fingers out like a fan.
Christopher! Touch my hand. Come on, stop screaming. Touch my hand. You can do it. It's okay.
Mrs. Alexander said, I'm going to say something to you, and you must promise me not to tell your father I told you this. Your mother, before she died, was very good friends with Mr. Shears. What is this?
That's a book I'm writing.
Is this true? Did you speak to Mrs. Alexander?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, how stupid are you? What did I tell you?
To never mention Mr. Shears' name in the house again, to stop asking Miss Shears or anybody else about who killed the bloody dog, and to stop this ridiculous detection game. Except I haven't done anything.
Don't give me that! You knew exactly what you're doing, Christopher. I've read the book, remember. What else did I tell you?
I don't know.
Come on, you're an ordinary man.
I was only chatting with Miss Alexander. I wasn't doing any investigating.
I ask you to do one thing for me, Christopher. One thing.
I didn't want to talk to Miss Alexander. If Miss Alexander didn't want to talk to me, then no, stop! Don't touch me! Stop! Don't touch me! Stop touching me! Stop!
I need a drink. Sorry to hit you. I didn't mean to. I love you very much, Christopher. And don't you ever forget that. I know I lose my rag occasionally. And I know I probably shouldn't, but I only do it because I love you. Because I worry about you. I don't want you to get hurt. Understand?
Where's my book?
Christopher. You understand that I love you.
Is it in the trash bin in front of the house?
When I got home from school, Father was still at work, so I went outside and looked in the trash can. The book wasn't there. I wondered if Father had hidden it somewhere in the house, so I decided to do some detecting to see if I could find it. I went upstairs, but I didn't do any detecting in my own room because I reasoned that Father would hide something from me in my own room. I detected in the bathroom, the only place to look was in the cupboard, and there was nothing there, which meant the only room left to detect was in Father's bedroom. I started by looking under the bed. There was a shoe, and a comb with lots of hair in it, and a monkey wrench, and a magazine called Men Only, and a pair of underwear with a little key in it, and a tampon, but not my book. Then I looked in his closet. In the bottom of the closet was a large plastic toolbox. Then I saw that there was another box underneath the toolbox. The other box was an old cardboard shirt box. Then I heard that his band was pulling up outside the house, and I knew I had to fast to be clever, and that was when I saw him first. It was addressed to me and it was lying under my book. I picked it up. It was never open. It said, Christopher Boone, 36 Randolph Street. I only knew 3 people who would do little circles instead of dots under the letter I. Siobhan, Mr. Loxley, and Mother.
Christopher?
Hello.
So, what have you been up to, young man?
Today we did life skills with Siobhan, which was using money in public transport.
Excellent, excellent. So, what do you fancy for chow tonight?
Baked beans and broccoli.
I think that can be very easily arranged.
I'll be up in my room.
Okay.
I went up to my room, and when I was in my room, I shut the door and took out the envelope. Inside was a letter.
I've been very busy. You haven't written to me yet, so I know that you're probably still angry with me. I'm sorry, Christopher, but I still love you. And I hope you don't stay angry with me forever. And I would love it if you were able to write me a letter too. I think about you all of the time. Lots of love, your mom.
I was really confused. Mother had never written me a letter before. There was no date on the letter, so I couldn't work out when Mother had written the letter. And then I looked at the front of the envelope and I saw that there was a postmark. October 16th, 2011, which meant that the letter was posted 18 months after Mother had died. When I started writing my book, there was only one mystery to solve. Now there were two.
Christopher, I just got a call from a lady. Her cellar is flooded and I've got to go out and fix it.
As it's an emergency,
I'll have my mobile on me.
okay?
So you can call me if there's a problem.
Yes?
Behave yourself, Christopher. Yeah?
Yes?
So I went downstairs into his bedroom and I opened up the closet and lifted the cover off half of the shirt box. And I opened the shirt box. I picked up the letters. There were 43 of them. They were all addressed to me in the same handwriting. I took one and opened it. Inside was this letter.
Dear Christopher, I said that I wanted to explain to you why I went away when I had time to do it properly. I was not a very good mother, Christopher. Maybe if things had been different, maybe if you had been different, I might have been better at it, but it's just the way things turned out. I'm not like your father, Christopher. He just gets on with things, and if things upset him, he doesn't let it show, but that's not the way I am. You remember once when we were shopping in town together and you were frightened because of all the people in the shop and you crouched down and you put your hands over your ears and you were in the way of everyone, so I got mad because, well, I don't like shopping either. And I tried to pick you up and move you, but you just started screaming and you knocked those mixes off the shop and there was a big crash and everyone turned around to see. And I wanted to take you out of the shop, but you wouldn't let me touch you. I remember that night. I just cried and cried and cried. And your father was really nice about it at first. And he gave you supper and he put you to bed and he said things happen and it'd be okay. But I told him I couldn't take it anymore. He said I was being stupid and said I should pull myself together. And so I hit him, which was wrong. But I was just so upset. And by the end, we stopped talking to each other very much because we knew that it would always end in an argument. And I was just so lonely.
And that was when I started spending lots of time with Roger.
And I know that you might not understand any of this, but I just wanted to explain to you so that you knew.
And we had a lot of fun. Then we realized that we were in love with one another.
And I told him I couldn't leave you, and he was upset about that, but he understood that you were really important to me.
You started to shout when I got mad and I threw food across the room, which I know I shouldn't have done.
And you threw that chopping board and it hit my foot and I couldn't walk properly for a month and your father had to look after you.
And I remember looking at the two of you and seeing you together and thinking how you were really different from him, much calmer. And I think then I realized you and your father were better off by both living in the house.
And that's when Roger asked me if I could come with him.
And it broke my heart, but eventually I decided it would be better for all of us if I went.
So I said yes.
And I meant to say goodbye, but your father said I couldn't.
And I didn't know what to do.
He said I was being selfish and that I was to never set foot inside the house again.
I thought I was doing what was best for all of us. I hope it is.
Christopher, I never meant to hurt you.
Loads and loads of love. Mother.
Christopher? What the hell are you doing? What are you? These are... Oh God, I don't know what to say. It was just such a mess, and I said she was in hospital because I didn't know how to explain it. It just was so complicated. And once I said that, I couldn't change it. It just got out of control. You got to stick all over yourself. I'll sit you up, get you to bed, and put your shirt on, okay? I have to touch you. It'll be all right, Christopher. Look, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I want you to know that I'm going to tell you the truth from now on. About everything. Because if you don't tell the truth now, then later it hurts even more. So, I killed Wellington. Just let me explain. When your mom left, Mrs. Shears, she was very good to me. We were friends, and I thought she might eventually want to move in here. We argued. She said some things that weren't very nice. And you know what that dog was like. Nice one moment, roll over and then sink its teeth in your leg the next. And I know, maybe if I'd just given it a kick, it probably would have backed off. But, you know what I mean? It was just, like everything that I've been bottling up for the last 2 years, it just, I never meant for it to turn out like this. Christopher, touch my hand. Okay, get some rest, and we'll talk about it more. It's going to be all right. Honestly. Trust me.
Father had murdered Wellington. That means he had murdered me. I had to get out of the house. So I made a decision. I did this by thinking of all the things I could do and whether they were the right decision.
24, 2048, 4,096, 32, 768, 32, 768, 32, 768. Christopher? Christopher! Christopher, where are you?
Where are you going, Christopher?
I'm going to live with Mother.
I thought you told me your mother was dead.
I thought she was as well, but Father lied to me. And he also killed Wellington. That means he could also kill me too.
Why don't you come inside and sit down and we can talk about this?
No, I can't come inside. I have to go to the train station now. Goodbye.
Customers seeking access to the car park, please use assisted phone opposite right of the ticket office.
Warning, CCTV in operation.
Great Western, Wallabies and Lagers.
Caution, left wall.
Transforming travel, refreshingly different. It's delicious, it's creamy, and it's only 2 pounds. Hot chocolate deluxe.
Telemetry.
No smoking.
Fine tea.
Automatic fire door, keep clear.
No smoking.
No alcohol.
Dogs must be carried. RVP. Dogs must be
show me?
Do you want to go one way or do you want to come back?
I want to stay there once I get there.
Single link. That'll be £17.
When does the train leave?
Platform 1, 5 minutes.
Where's platform 1?
Through the underpass and up the stairs, you'll see the signs.
I see everything. Most other people are lazy. They never look at everything. They do what is called glancing, which is the same word for bumping off something and carrying on in almost the same direction. And the information in the head is very simple. For instance, if you're sitting on a train, looking out of the window onto the countryside, you might think,
1. I'm sitting on a train looking out at a field that is full of grass.
2. There are some cows in the field.
3. To study with a few clouds. 4. There are some flowers in the grass.
5. There is a village in the distance. 6. There's a fence at the edge of the field and it has no gate.
but if I'm sitting on a train looking out of the window onto the countryside, I see everything.